A new era, a renaissance, has begun, and it looks like this could be the best, as WrestleMania marked the beginning of the era of Paul Levesque.
And here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new, welcome. Grab a seat and stay a while, but do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Go next door, ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button, and before you head out, drop a comment. And if you're one of the regulars here, welcome back for another round, as you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment, because YouTube does love the comments. And of course, share the video out on all social media. Okay, quick reminder, be sure to tune in tonight, 7 p.m. Pacific, simulcasting here. Same show, different name. Myself, Ryan Legion, Left Eye Ego. Wednesday night is overbooked. All right, let's not waste any time. We're going to do a quick recap of the highlights and the matches that I liked. My picks that I got right, picks that I got wrong. Yes, it does happen. And my overall thoughts at the dawn of a new era for the WWE. Let's just get started.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now, night one, right off the bat, started with a marquee matchup. It was for the Women's World Championship for Becky Lynch versus Rhea Ripley. Both came out to big entrances. Actually, Rhea had her favorite band, who plays her theme song, Motionless in White, play it live. That was cool. Now, these two gave a great opening match. It's even further testament of how tough these women are when you find out that Becky Lynch had strep throat and came out to wrestle this match with 102 fever. However, wasn't enough for big time Bex. She came up, showed up for the big moment, but it was not enough for the Eradicator. As Rhea Ripley hit not one, but two big riptides, and this was an easy pick. Rhea Ripley retains the championship. And now we move over to the six-pack ladder match. And on a night when it felt with wind chill factor about 45 degrees with metal ladders, oh, this could not have been fun. I'm just saying. And as I said, these ladder matches are human train wrecks. Now, this match was absolutely bonkers crazy. I can't go into the highlights. There's just too many here. But it starts off with Grayson Waller of A-Town Down Under grabbed the SmackDown belts rather quickly. So basically the rest of the match was a race for the Raw Championships. And in classic Fat Ashen and in the humor that he provides, R-Truth finally got his WrestleMania moment, grabbed the Raw belts, and we now have champions for both brands, the Awesome Truth and A-Town Down Under. Now, the next three matches, to be quite honest, kind of sucked. And in no particular order, we had Rey Mysterio teaming with Andrade. They defeated Santos Escobar and Dominic with help from Jason Kelsey and another Eagle. I don't know his name. I really don't care. They got involved outside. The only positive of this match is it's been so long, I forgot how good Andrade really is. Then we had Damage Control. They lost to Naomi, Bianca, and Jade Cargill. This match was really All About One Thing, that hot tag to Jade Cargill. And to be quite honest, once she got into the match went from pretty good to very sloppy. And then finally we had Jimmy and Jay Uso. If you like super kicks, this was the match for you. Just super kick after super kick after super kick after super kick. In the end, Jay won a match that he did not need. His brother really could have used this, but it is what it is. And to be quite honest, the middle three matches of night one were just
boring.
And now we come to the Intercontinental Championship match between Sami Zayn and Gunther. Now, I was very confident with my pick of Gunther keeping his record-setting title reign in place. As Sami Zayn's walking to the curtain, he's met with his wife and his son. He's met with the guy who's been training him for the last couple weeks, Chad Gable. And then finally, Kevin Owens gives him a hug, slap on the chest, says, "Go win this." Sammy's music hits. My confidence was here at the start. It's about here now. Because I did not see this coming at all. I knew this would be a great match. But toward the end, the highlights of this, when Sami Zayn hit a brainbuster on Gunther off of the top turnbuckle.
It's so badass.
And then not one, two haluva kicks later, Sami Zayn is the Intercontinental Champion? I'm not mad at that. And then to close out night one, we had the main event, the biggest tag team match in WrestleMania history. Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns and The Rock. Now, admittedly, if you follow this channel and any of my WWE content, you might get a guess that I am not a Rock fan.
Duh.
Now, that being said, he looked great in this match. I was expecting him to be gassed and not do any of the work and have Roman do all the heavy lifting. I was pleasantly surprised. Now, this main event was significant because it had a direct impact on the night two main event between Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. The match ended with The Rock pinning Cody Rhodes, as I said. So night two's main event is now under Bloodline rules, which means the Bloodline gets to make up the rules as they go. As night one went off the air with Michael Cole saying, "Cody is screwed."
Well, you're not wrong.
And now we move over to night two, and we started off with the Men's World Championship between Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. Seth had been pretty banged up from the night before, being a part of the 45-minute tag team match in the main event. And right out of the gate, bang! Drew McIntyre comes out and hits a Claymore dropkick right off the bat. Both Drew and Seth hit their finishing moves multiple times. But in the end, Drew McIntyre proved to be a little too much as he gets his WrestleMania moment where he gets to hold a championship in front of fans in a live WrestleMania event. Until he decided to taunt the guest commentator, CM Punk. CM Punk dropped him, and out comes Damian Priest, who I guess read the instructions on the Money in the Bank briefcase. He cashed in with a South of Heaven chokeslam, and now we have a new Men's World Heavyweight Champion. I'm going to go through the middle three matches here. We had the Final Testament versus the Pride in a Philly street fight.
And moving on.
LA Knight got a much needed win over a very good AJ Styles. This match was very good. And then Logan Paul, he is so great. Weasels his way into yet another title defense for the U.S. Championship versus Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. This match was a lot of fun, as for the first half of the match, basically, Logan Paul has signed himself up to be a punching bag between these two. And now we come to another championship match. This was for the WWE Women's Championship between Bayley and Io Sky. This match was awesome. Former friends, mentor, and mentee. The Bayley, one of the cornerstones of the women's revolution, but really often overlooked, versus Io Sky, one of the best professional wrestlers in the world. These two went back and forth where at one point Io hit a triple moonsault standing, then from the middle rope, then her over the moonsault from the top rope. She seemed like she was always one step ahead of Bayley, but Bayley's heart and persistence in the end wins out as she hit the big elbow as a tribute to her favorite of all time, Randy Macho Man Savage, hits the rose plant, and Bayley gets her WrestleMania moment, winning her first singles match for a championship at WrestleMania.
Well done. Well done.
And now we're here. The main event. Cody Rhodes challenging Roman Reigns for the WWE Universal Championship. And because of Night 1's main event, this match is under Bloodline rules, meaning there are no rules and the deck is completely stacked against Cody Rhodes. But here he is. Now the match started off pretty evenly. It gets toward the middle half, the last 10 minutes of the match, when Cody's was closing in, that shenanigans began. Cody's about to hit a third crossroads when out of nowhere, Jimmy Uso comes in, and he is met by his brother Jay, which I will say their exchange in this match was better than the match they had on night 1. Cody's about to hit a third crossroads again. Then out comes Solo Sikoa as Solo and Roman start double teaming on Cody. It's not looking good. Out of nowhere, John Cena's music hits.
That is exciting.
So he hits Roman Reigns with an attitude adjustment, goes outside the ring, takes care of Solo Sikoa. Well, with all the bloodline seemingly dealt with, it's time for the final boss, The Rock. The Rock takes out Cena. All of a sudden, the Shield music hits, and I was going out of my mind. I'm like, how did they get Dean Ambrose to come back for this? But it wasn't Dean Ambrose. It was Seth Rollins in the Shield gear with a chair, came out to take out The Rock, got hit with a Superman punch from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns falls down, collapses, so it's just The Rock and Cody. As The Rock takes off a belt that says Mama Rhodes on it, and he's about to whoop Cody Rhodes. Then the bell tolls. The lights go out. Lights come back on. It's the fucking Undertaker.
Dude, that was awesome!
Rock gets chokeslammed, which left a beaten down Seth, Cody, Roman in the ring with a chair. Roman grabs the chair. He looks at Cody, but then he looks at Seth. And all that anger from 10 years ago, when Seth betrayed Roman Reigns and broke up the Shield, Roman takes that chair and whacks Seth Rollins in Shield gear. As Seth Rollins has kept his word, he would be Cody's Shield, because that was enough, as Cody blocked a spear and hit not one, not two, but a third crossroads. He would not be denied. 1, 2, 3, and we have a new WWE champion, the man who finished his story, Cody Rhodes.
I have no words.
So final thoughts on this whole thing. This has been a long video, so I'm going to wrap this up as best I can. When the 3 count happened, a weight felt like it lifted off of everyone. So the crowd is cheering the normally perfect Samantha Irvin, who was really one of the unsung heroes of this entire event. And I think we can all agree she just should be the ring announcer for all premium live events going forward. Her voice was cracking as she is overcome with emotion. You could see the tears in her eyes. This is truly the beginning of a new era. An era free from Vince McMahon. And from his acknowledgement by Paul Heyman during his Hall of Fame speech, to his wife Stephanie acknowledging him in the kickoff of Night 2, and Cody Rhodes after he won the championship and he's joined in the ring by other WWE superstars, calling him out to the ring. This is truly the beginning of the era of Paul Levesque. And now with him, Nick Khan, and Lee Fitting at the helm, the WWE has a very bright future. Welcome to the Renaissance. But these are just my thoughts. I'm going to turn it back over to you. Let me know what you thought of Night 1 and Night 2 of WrestleMania down below in the comments. Again, check me out tonight, 7 p.m. Simulcasting here. Same show, different name. Myself, Ryan Legion, and Left Eye Ego. Wednesday night is overbooked. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long, folks. I appreciate that. I will see you guys all very soon. Hope you've had a great week. Have a great rest of the week ahead of you. And always have fun. Hashtag keep talking. And always keep that smile on your face. Toodles.